need that fresh cut. Who I'm gon' call when I need that fresh. EJCUTTZZ, 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 yeah, EJCUTTZZ, 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 for real.
What up, y'all? I'm back with another video today, man. I'm coming at y'all. My boy Hilt, he haven't had a haircut in about 4 months, so I told him we gonna go ahead and transform him up, make him look clean again. He has somewhere to be, man. So yeah, man, we just starting off. I'm going through and I'm just making sure I get a fine line of where I want that taper to end at, because he has so much bulk built up. I'm just trying to debulk before I go ahead and start this taper. I don't want it to be too crazy, you know what I'm saying, to be all over the place. I just want a clean slate while I do this transformation, man. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm just combing through and debulking as I go. So y'all know what the deal is. We going ahead making a nice clean bald line. We gonna go up about a ½ an inch to an inch up on that taper, and we just going ahead make sure we comb these hairs down after we go through this taper. His hair does go a little certain way in this length, so I'm going ahead with my corner and I'm gonna hit this side of his taper sideways so that we going against the grain with all of his hair. Went ahead, closed my guard, and I'm going ahead just flicking this line out that we got at the bottom of our line, man, if I need to. If you need to, bro, grab your trimmers if you feel experienced enough to where you can get that last line out. I rarely need my trimmer because I don't necessarily put too deep of a line inside of somebody's head. But if I ever do happen to, I normally do grab my T-trimmers and go ahead and get that line out. So yeah, man, we went up about another inch with my guard open, man, with my one guard all the way open. And again, I like all my transition points to be very clean. So again, we just taking our time, making sure that we comb those hairs back down. I'm grabbing my 0.5 right here and I'm going through just flicking, trying to make sure that I get that line out. And I do have this 0.5 open, and I do kind of play with it a little bit. Sometimes I open it and close it it's just a matter of really how easy the hair is coming out, man. But again, taking my time, making sure I comb all of these hairs down so I can give him the best transition in the back as he possibly can get. Went ahead, grabbed my 1.5 guard, and we just going up with it open and we flicking out, man. I'm not going too deep into his head yet because, again, I don't want this taper to be too messy, bro. I want it to be as clean as it possibly can be and also as natural as it possibly can be. I don't want to go too deep into his taper and make it look like an unnatural look. I'm going through just doing some cleanup work right here, man, but I did want to tell all of y'all, I hope y'all had a very Merry Christmas, man. I hope y'all spent some time with y'all family, got some gifts, or was able to give some gifts, man. Just being able to spend time with your family, it's really a underrated blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? You wake up all the time on Christmas and you always looking to get gifts, especially growing up as a kid, man. And when you grow up, man, it's a humbling experience, you know what I'm saying? Just seeing all your loved ones and, you know, your little siblings or whoever it is, man, just open those gifts and be happy just like you was, man. So y'all go ahead, man. This life thing is not a race, it is a marathon. Take your time growing up. Take your time being an adult, man. We don't gotta rush our adulthood. It's okay to be, you know what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna be rich right away. Everybody not gonna be super successful right away. Everybody can't have kids right away. Let's take our time, man. Do what's best for you. Continue to pray, man. Continue to ask God what your plan is or what his plan is for you, man. Stay patient. And yeah, man. y'all go ahead and y'all comment what y'all New Year's resolutions is. I'm not really a big fan of New Year's resolutions anymore, but I have set a few goals for myself this next coming year, man. And I'm just so ready to really get to them, man. I'm really hoping that 2024 is one of my biggest years yet. I'm praying that it's y'all biggest year yet. I'm praying that y'all do every single thing that y'all set out to do this year. Any goal y'all got, man, any New Year's resolutions, whatever it is, man, go ahead and do it. I'm 100% supporting of you, man. Thank God every day you wake up. Include your family and all your stuff, man. And you're going to have a great, successful 2024, man. Let's get back to the video, man. I apologize. But yeah, man, I'm just going ahead and I'm setting some vertical lines right now. I do kind of like to do that when I do high tapers because I like to know where I'm going, man. I don't want to just, you don't get on the road trip and don't put the GPS in, man. As soon as I get that vertical line in, I'm going ahead making my first ball line, my first guideline. And yeah, man, we just gonna go ahead and get to it. Let's do it. So after I go ahead and get that ball guideline in, I'm going ahead and I'm grabbing my wall seniors. And again, as y'all can see, man, I'm about to use a lot of my corner. I personally like to use the corners, and I see a lot of other barbers like to use the corner because it shows you exactly where you're going. You know what I'm saying? You can't cut no hair that you don't want to cut using just the corners. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. I want to go up just about a ½ inch, not too much, not too little, just about a ½ inch. Now I'm going ahead and I'm playing with that lever to get that last guideline, not the last guideline out, the first guideline out before I go all the way up in this high taper. Again, I'm grabbing my one open, man. I'm going up about another ½ inch using my corner of my blade. Again, I know exactly what I want to do with this cut. I know exactly where I'm going. So I'm going ahead setting these guidelines in very clean and very pretty, man. And as y'all can see, I'm closing that and I'm just going through flicking and get that line out. And as y'all can see, bro, the transition is already starting to come together. All we need is that 1.5 and that 2, man, and we basically in there. Went ahead, grabbed that 1.5 once again, man, and I opened it all the way up and went up about another ½ inch. Again, I'm taking my time. I'm understanding this is a process. I'm not getting too overwhelmed, just taking my time, getting bro together. He haven't had a haircut in a long time, so I want him to be very happy with his appearance after this haircut. And that's gonna make me happy if I see him happy with his appearance. So yeah, man. As y'all can see right here, man, I'm going through with some detail work, trying to make sure that this transition is as blurry as possible and I can get this transition the best as I possibly can. So yeah, man, this is the side where I'm gonna kind of speak some, just let y'all know how the future is looking for as far as EJCUTTZZ, some of my goals for 2024. And just to kind of be real with y'all for a little bit, man. Y'all can use the other side for reference if y'all need to go back and follow any steps as far as the high taper, man. But some of my goals for 2024, man, my first goal is to get 20K subs on YouTube. And I understand that's a big goal, but I want to set the bar high this year, man. The past few years I've been kind of setting the bar really low, and I've been going past those goals within a couple of months within the year, man. And I'm excited this year, bro. I'm really willing to work as hard as I possibly can to achieve all of the things I want to achieve, the success that I want, man. I'm willing to work at it, and that's in all aspects in life, far as barbering, far as YouTube, far as music, far as just being a better brother, a better sibling, a better son, whatever it is, man. I'm willing to really put the effort in and to become better, man. This year is about me and about y'all, man. Make this year about yourself. Make this your selfish year, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying selfish in a negative way. I'm saying selfish as in putting yourself first and, just putting the effort into yourself, whatever that means. You know what I'm saying? If that's your grooming habits, if that's your gym habits, if that's your eating habits, you know what I'm saying? Go get your nails done every Tuesday or every other Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? Go get your hair cut every other week or whatever that looks like for you, man. Be selfish this year. Put yourself first, man. This is your year. This is your breakout year, man. This is your successful year, man. New year, new you. And I mean that in every positive way as I possibly can say it, bro. I'm so excited to see y'all journey. And I'm very excited for y'all to see my journey this year on YouTube, in my shop, whatever it is, man. I'm excited for it, bro. And I'm thankful for all of y'all who are already subscribed. If this is your first time, you know what I'm saying, tapping in with the video, man, go ahead and subscribe for me. Do me a big solid, man. I will appreciate it greatly. Go ahead and comment for me if you can. I would love that so much, man. Y'all continue to run this up, man. Continue to stay positive. Continue to chase your dreams every day you wake up. Don't let nobody, and I mean nobody, tell you what you can and can't do in this lifetime, man. It is your life. Live it to the fullest, man. I'm so excited to see what y'all got next. On another note, man, shout out to my big sister, Monet, man. I'm so excited to be an uncle, man. She is about to have a baby next year in 2024. My little nephew or niece is gonna be a 2024 baby, man, and I'm super excited to be an uncle, man. I couldn't even tell y'all how excited I am, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm really looking forward to it, man. So if you're listening to this, Monet, shout out to you. I love you, girl. Keep being a great mom. Keep being a great person. And yeah, man, just keep working hard. I love you. So once I'm done with that taper, I'm just going through debulking the sides of his head so I can go ahead and get this line real sharp, man. And I'm combing all of these hairs down because, again, he haven't had a haircut in 4 months. So I'm trying to make sure I get him the sharpest lineup and the sharpest taper that I could possibly give him. Keeping this line very natural, man. I don't want to dig into his skin too much. And as y'all can see, man, these clippers, these T-blades is hitting, man. These are the sabers, Stylecraft sabers, man. Y'all go ahead and y'all cop some of these. They on East Bay, they on Barber Plug, they on everything, man. So y'all go ahead and y'all cop y'all a pair of these. I definitely vouch for these trimmers, man. I hope y'all get a pair, and I hope they smack just as hard as they smack for me, man. So my boy did ask me to make him a front taper just because, you know what I'm saying, his hair has overgrown so much he didn't know where his lineup was starting. And I told him, yeah, we can go ahead and do that, man. That's my job. We're going to go ahead and make it happen for you. So we going ahead with my 1.5, and I'm just going with the grain. He does have a crazy cowlick on the side of his right side of his head, so I'm making sure I'm going with the grain with that as well. I don't want to go against the grain at all against them cowlicks because it will create bald spots. And as y'all can see, man, it is crazy on the right side of his head. He understands that, and he tells me do whatever you have to do to make me have a crispy and sharp lining. And you know, that's what I do, man. I try to deliver for my boy, man. He always looking out, so I'm going ahead trying to add some spritz on there to get these hairs to lay down the best as I can. And we gonna go, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start in the middle of his head. I'm trying to keep it as natural as possible, but I do want to get these cowlicks out the way because, again, those are tough to deal with, man. I'm just trying to get them out the way so I can go ahead on the right side of his head and finish that lineup, man. Again, we keeping it as natural as possible. I don't need to push him back at all, but again, I'm just trying to get this side out the way and make sure I take my time so that these cowlicks don't make his lineup look crazy. As y'all can see, man, I'm just tapping with these sabers, bro. it has, again, remember, it's been 4 months since he has gotten a haircut. So it might look like I'm pushing him back, but I am not pushing him back. That is a lot of overgrown hair from these 4 months, and he understands that. And so we are on a good level, and we communicate a lot throughout his haircut. I let him know because, again, he does have a unique style of hair. So I just let him know throughout his haircut, this and that. And, you know, we communicate a lot throughout the haircut just so we could be on the same page, man. And as y'all can see, man, the lineup is looking a lot better than what it was, man. I'm just taking my time going through detailing before I apply any enhancements. I want to make sure that he's okay with his lineup before any enhancements. And so that's what I'm doing, just going through, combing them hairs down, making sure that it's looking good. So when I'm done with my boy natural line, and I'm going ahead and getting my card and my black Tune 45 spray, and I'm just going through making sure that he has a crispy lineup and that these enhancements are doing exactly what they are supposed to do, which is enhance that natural lining, making it look a lot more crispy and a lot more full, man. And on the verticals, I'm not applying too much. I'm just applying enough so that this line looks very sharp, man. As y'all can see, man, this enhancement is doing exactly what it is supposed to do, man. It's making that right side already look super crispy, man. And I'm just going through finishing out this lineup using this black spray. And once again, using not too much spray on that vertical bar, man, just enough. Y'all see my boy hitting his little dancey dance, man. He turned, man. He's seeing his lineup coming together. We going through, after we put them enhancements on, combing all of them hairs down, making sure all of that overgrowth is getting cut off so that these enhancements is looking perfect for at least a week, man. You know what I'm saying? We trying to make this haircut last as long as possible. So that's why we going through, combing these hairs down, making sure that this lineup gets very sharp. I'm gonna go ahead and get his beard together. I did speed through this part a little bit more for the video, man, but again, we just combing all of them hairs to one side so that we can make sure we get this chin strap as nice as possible and as clean as possible, man. We taking our time. I did not rush through this, but it does kind of look like I did considering I sped the video up, man. But again, use this as reference for the other side as well. I did only put this side in the video just because for time restraints, man. But again, taking our time, we making sure that this lineup is very crispy and that this chin strap is even crispier, man. Going through with my razor, man, pulling that skin up, stretching it so that I can get these little hairs, man, and that it's looking as clean as it possibly can. Last but not least, man, we going through with some of my water first, and then we gonna go ahead and get some of my Vez styling powder, man. Shout out to my boy Vez, man. He is also another local barber around my area, man. Went to school with him. Real cool dude, man. We just going ahead and applying some of this powder on top of his curls to give him a little bit more velocity so that they can stick out a little bit more and that they can look real crispy, man. As y'all can see, man, that powder did my boy justice, man. He looking butter once again, man. He looking like himself. The Hilton that I know, man. He looking crispy, bro. Shout out my boy. And I kid you not, man. My boy, he looking like a whole different person from when he came in, man. Shout out my boy Hill for letting me record, man. Also, shout out to my boy Vez for the style of powder, bro. As y'all can see, man, we coming heat all 2K24, bro. Y'all go ahead, y'all comment, y'all like, subscribe. I love y'all. Stay blessed. Peace.